What is up, my friends? You are welcome along to our last video of our match day here on Anfield Agenda. We're going to be going through social media reactions from the game. Connor and Ben have trawled through Twitter to find the funniest reactions and outbursts from today's game, and I'm going to react to them in real time. Honestly, I haven't seen these posts yet. I know there's 10 of them, so I'm going to do my best to go through them and give my thoughts on what people were saying during the game. Of course, we'd love to know your thoughts as well. Let us know in the comment section. I like this video because people often tell me I overreact during games. When people look back at the end of it with a calm head, they like to point out the things that I did that were a little bit cringy, cheesy, or over the top. But we don't want you guys to get away with it. So we've gone through social media and seen how you guys have reacted to flip the tables a little bit. Look, we are proudly brought to you today, my friends, with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Fantasy 5. Fantasy 5 is a fantasy Premier League game where you can win up to £5,000 every week. And what's more, it's completely free to play. It couldn't be more straightforward. Simply pick 5 players from the 5 games listed each week. Each player has an expected points total. For example, this week, Haaland had a points total of 9.5 and Caicedo 4.5. Players score points based on the same system as FPL, other than the bonus points. They don't come into play here. If they all score more than their fantasy points target, you win the jackpot. It is that simple. Jackpot has been won 4 times already this season, but don't worry if you don't get all 5 right. There are also prizes every week and month, such as Premier League shirts, Apple Watches, and lots more prizes for whoever tops the leaderboard each week and each month. So even if you don't get all 5 right, you still have an opportunity to win some fantastic prizes. We've already gone through my choices this week, which don't really matter now because it's closed for the moment, but it is available for next week for the 3 p.m. game. So what you need to do, scan the QR code on screen or use the link in the description. Remember, it's completely free to play. By supporting us, you support Fantasy 5, and of course you support our community. It is completely free to play. It is only available for 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools, and of course we urge you to always gamble responsibly. Look, my friends, time to get stuck into it. Up with the first one now. If you want to be involved, don't forget to check out the Anfield Agenda X account and give us a follow on there. So the first one is, let's see, our friends at LFC Transfer Room have said Darwin Nunes now has 16 goal contributions, 9 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League, and he's only started 16 games out of our 23 matches played. Love it. More of the pro Nunes propaganda, please, guys, from social media. And of course, our friends at LFC Transfer Room. You know I love Darwin Nunes. And his goal today was incredibly well taken. Probably won't get the highlights it deserves because, of course, we'll be worrying about injuries and stuff. But great assist from Diogo. And there was still a lot to do from Darwin. But my God, did he finish it well. Next one up is from Sam Maguire, who said, did Jermaine Jenas just compare Arsenal losing Saliba last season to Liverpool being without Alisson, Trent, Szoboszlai, Matip, Thiago, Jones, Jota, and let's not forget, Sam, there was a few more as well, by Cecic? Well, look, it wouldn't surprise me, Sam. The TNT Sports pundits aren't really at the top of the game, in my opinion, and the media love to try and placate the London-centric football fans. To me, we've had a lot of injuries this season, Sam, and it doesn't matter who Jermaine Jenas compares us to. What we want to be compared to is the team that wins the league at the end of the season, and fingers crossed, my man, that is going to be us. So who cares what Jermaine Jenas or anybody else thinks, Sam? We'll just keep doing our business and taking care of it. Next up is Qua ONeal, a fine journalist, and Qua said Diogo Jota is one of the most intelligent footballers I've ever watched. His awareness levels and techniques are unmatched at times. Real loss to see him pick up an injury, and same goes for Curtis. I couldn't agree more, Qua. It's hopefully both of those gentlemen are minor injuries because they've been brilliant for us. And I got to give Qua ONeal another massive shout out, by the way. Qua, I've spoken about this many times, was the journalist that wrote that fantastic piece that gave me a great bit of background on Conor Bradley and his journey from Northern Irish underage football all the way to Liverpool. If you do have an Athletic subscription, please do go and check it out. Qua is a fantastic journalist, and again, very much agree with Miss Qua ONeal's perspective on Jota and Jones. Fingers crossed they're back soon. Right, the next one comes in from Anything Liverpool, and Carl has said Endo unlocking McAllister will be one of the biggest blessings of this season. It's been brilliant, hasn't it, to see the balance between both of them. I have to say, I feel like this week it was another step up from their performance last week against Burnley. Today, I thought both the gentlemen, Endo and McAllister, just played phenomenally well, and as you've said, unlocked each other. So, yes, more of this, please. More positivity from our fan base, and of course, big shout out to Anything Liverpool. Do give them a follow if you're on social media. A fantastic Liverpool account. Next up from Wilco, state of Richarlison and his family all over the Brentford pitch there. I won't lie to you, Wilco, I kind of said the same during my watch along of the game. You can't not see a pigeon and think Richarlison at this point, even if people give out to us for it. Cuckoo, cuckoo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Next up the Joe. Mohamed Salah has now both scored and assisted in 30 different Premier League games. Only Wayne Rooney, Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer have done so more times. And Mo still has plenty of time, hopefully, to add more to that. So yes, Mohamed Salah today returning from injury with a great assist for Alexis McAllister and of course a very good goal for himself. All you FPL players, rejoice, Mo is back. And yeah, good to see those stats from Up to Joe, and Mo will continue, I'm sure, to make those records fall. Anfield Sector have said, Kanade speaking about Kylian Mbappe, he said, do you really think he's coming here? We all know where he's going, and laughs. Yes, of course we do, Ebu. Arsenal, right? Surely that's what Arteta was on about, Ebu. Now, look, he's got to go to Real Madrid, isn't he? But do you know what gets me about this? The pretense that he's not going to be earning an ungodly amount of money. According to Sky Sports, he was making about €160 million a week all in at PSG. So, you know, how much of a wage cut is he going to have to take, the poor man? You know, he's barely able to keep the lights on at this point. Let's all say a prayer for Kylian Mbappe that he makes it through this difficult period during his very, very... Who are we kidding? Dude's loaded. I wish I had a few quid, but Kylian, you had the chance to come to Liverpool for legacy, mate, but you're going to Real Madrid for, okay, probably legacy. We'll let it go. Next up, Ben Boskak says, despite only coming on after 33 minutes, Ryan Gravenberch won the most duels on the pitch for Liverpool today with 6, won 2 out of 3 tackles, completed 2 out of 3 dribbles, and completed 31 out of 38 passes. I love these bits of information, Ben, so thank you. And yeah, look, I got to be honest, that's kind of challenged my own perception a little bit of his performance. I probably didn't give him the credit that your statistics there have showed. So always willing to learn and put my hands up. And thank you for the post, Ben. It's very much appreciated. And again, great numbers for Mr. Ryan Gravenberch. And as Ben said, only came on at 33 minutes as well. Next one up from Liam said, I don't think I've been this happy about somebody scoring. Gakpo deserves it. Beautiful. I love it. I love that our fans are in such fine form at the moment and everybody feeling positive. And yeah, look, today was great to see Cody Gakpo get it on the score sheet. 4-1 away from home against Brentford. I will take that any day of the week. And the last one that we have today comes from Rising Ballers, who said 20-year-old Connor Bradley returned and dropped a masterclass once again. Incredible after everything he's gone through recently. What a player. No notes, mate. Nothing to add. Agree with every word you've written. And it is his jersey to lose at the moment. And I would expect him to play against Luton and probably in the League Cup final against Chelsea. And as you've said, every time Connor Bradley takes to the pitch this season, he goes on leaps and bounds. And as you've said, yes, his family have been through an incredibly difficult time. And of course, our thoughts and our love are still with Connor. But he's restoring and, repaying the faith that Jurgen Klopp has shown in him with one fantastic performance after the next, and the kid's future is very, very bright. So, my friends, that concludes our social media reaction. I love these videos. They're lots of fun. Remember, if you want to be included in the future, just make sure you either tag Anfield Agenda in the post or just put the hashtag LFC in, and we will do our best to find them. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video. Most importantly, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Thank you once again to our sponsors, Fantasy 5. And don't forget, scan the QR code on screen or use the link in the description. 18 plus only. Gambleaware.org is there for all of your social and responsible gambling tools. And always, always gamble responsibly. Much love, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.